This video presents a procedure of conscious guidance I devised in order to help my pupils understand the concept of position of mechanical advantage as defined by F.M. Alexander. I call it the stomping procedure. The reason why the procedure involves the sitting gesture is because it is much easier for a beginner to perform the equilibrium requirements in sitting than in standing. The first phase of the stomping procedure that you have started to watch corresponds to the establishment of the geometrical boundaries of the movements of the different parts of the torso, which are required to assume a position of mechanical advantage of the torso in the upright position. After many investigations, I had established that the position of mechanical advantage of the upright torso displayed by F.M. Alexander and his first teachers was an expression of the geometrical arrangements or adjustments of the different parts of the mechanism of the torso, corresponding to the geometrical criterion François Delsarte had found in his studies of the Greek statues. Using 2 or 3 rulers of the same length, it is easy to direct different movement of several frontal bony spots of the torso to obtain a concerted result which can be described as a position of mechanical advantage of the mechanism of the torso. From that rather static starting point, a practical experiment will lead to infer the characteristics of the different movements of the parts of the torso, which have to be concerted together to obtain that position of mechanical advantage which Delsarte called the harmonic expansion of the torso, and which F.M. Alexander is consistently projecting to the camera. In a series of acts which have been thought out as the means whereby a given end can be satisfactorily gained, the primary act must not be considered as an end in itself, but must be directed and carried out and then continued as the preliminary means of carrying out the secondary act, and so on. The continued movements of adjustment are the means whereby, assuming the end, the position of mechanical advantage. The second part of the first phase will be to test the mechanical characteristics or criteria of this position by giving consent to performing a strong postural perturbation. This is where the fast stomping of the feet comes into play. The second and last phase of the stomping procedure is simply to readjust the whole torso with the same series of continued movements toward a visual spatial geometrical plane, of course without rulers, and to stomp the feet faster and faster to test the equilibrium stability and the mobility of the newly organized position of the mechanism of the torso.